How you doing? It's your boy. You already know who it is. Coming to you back alive with another video reaction. Tonight, we're going to be reacting to Chiseled Adonis XFL Week 2 highlight commentary. It's going to be another try not to laugh. Let's see if we can pass this test, because I know my boy Chiseled got something in the bag for us today. So let's try. Hey. All right, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nuggets Studios for Week 2 of your 2020 XFL Game Highlight Commentary. We start down in Houston, where the violent fellatio Roughnecks take on the St. Louis. Aren't you glad they finally got a football team again? Battle Hawks. Opening possession for the Roughnecks, the man who only wears pajamas. PJ Walker steps up in the pocket, looking towards the end zone. He's got Sammy. I stay warm because I never leave my house without my coat.
For the past
in the end zone, activating his dreadlock powers.
PJ trying to get him
Next touchdown, but wait a minute, there's laundry on the field. Flag on the play, Harvey Weinstein challenge, illegal touching. Sammy Coates' feet was touching more white than Demi Lovato's nose. That's coming back. Thanos erased that touchdown. The Roughnecks would have to settle for a 44-yard field goal. It's kicked through the uprights, and it's good. 3 points for Houston. We take our cameras to Seattle, where Seto Kaiba's Dragons would come out to play against the Tampa Bay Randy Orton Vipers. Hey, look, Taylor Cornelius has a man. But he plays for the other team. Who the hell was he throwing the ball to? As Seattle would turn on PBS 13 and Dragon Tales would take over on downs. Meanwhile, in the nation's capital, the DC Bloods are in the Suwoop zone as Cardell Jones would find DeAndre Tompkins in the end zone. Touchdown. 6 points for the defenders. Think fast. Quick dump off to Matt Jones. He's got blockers out in front. And look at number 67. Back-to-back weeks, this brother's in open space to block somebody, and he cannot touch a single soul. Touchdown. Battle Hawks, they take the lead. Although this game is being played in DC, we've somehow ended up in the Marvel universe, because the New York Guardians of the Galaxy would pick up what appears to be a first down, but they've got butt-up fumble on the play, recovered by the defenders in open space, and they proceed to return it into Guardians territory as their man would be tackled at the 40. But
you missed out. Oh, we got a fight?
Oh my Lord in heaven, the defenders may be celebrating, but it turns out a skirmish, a brouhaha, a kerfuffle is taking place in Washington, D.C. because a Guardians player was just laid out by a defender. Holy Toledo, the benches are clearing, and we're going to have a hoedown, throwdown, hootenanny in this saloon, and Hannah Montana's nowhere to be found. The ball carrier was tackled at the 40, but look at the bottom of the screen. Look at number 38 coming in hot.
Oh!
You want another one? Come at me, bro!
No. Oh!
They was really out here.
Nah, look at him now. He's talking about, I ain't do that. I ain't do that. You know what the hell you did.
The refs done
got your ass retaliated on.
South after the Civil War.
Can't do that, man.
Pushing and shoving. You would have thought it was a battle royal to see who's
blindside hit.
Triple H at WrestleMania 19. Booker T might come out the winner and then get buried. But we ain't talking about that. He should have been the only one tossed out the game. Houston we go. PJ Walker stepping up in the pocket, and he slices the ball into the end zone like a butter.
That boy been balling.
And he'd find his
past 2 weeks. This boy has been balling.
As Houston will regain the lead, and he's taking off that helmet. So those XFL prostitutes know who to perform fellatio on tonight. Roughneck is coming in the way of Phillips, and 6 points is coming in the way of Houston.
Look at that.
Take a look at the replay again.
Gannon.
The sidearm.
Okay, if you don't know who Rich Gannon is, look it up. Kansas City Chiefs and Oakland Raiders. That sidearm action.
Moves here. Bam! This man broke the ankles of 2 Battle Hawks and had them doing battle with themselves.
Oh,
That's how they failed, by the way. Out to Los Angeles we go. Landry Jones is playing football again, and he's still cooking apple turnovers as he throws an interception to the Los Angeles High School Musical East High Wildcats. Some things never change. 4th and 7 for the Vipers from the 38-yard line.
Come here.
That's good defense. You guys keep that up. I'm going to start to masturbate. Hey, man, take it easy. Don't whip it out in here. We're into the second quarter. What team? Wildcats. What team? Wildcats. What team? Butterfingers. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Renegades. These two teams either playing hot potato with the football or they're both practicing abstinence because nobody wants to score. Dallas now having new life. Landry Jones would dump the ball off, and they're going to pick up a first.
How the hell?
How does that even happen? Both these teams giving away more balls than
They don't
Dwayne
wanna
Wade's
win.
son. Back to DC we go. They'd settle for a 27-yard field goal and extend their lead to 9. Back to Houston we go. Jordan Ta'amu takes the snap, and turns out he's a big fan of Chris Brown. But his pass was intercepted by Cody
I swear,
Brown,
they
who's
just
looking
throwing the ball
towards the end
straight
zone
to the
and
defenders.
McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6?
It's not even like a drop pass or anything. They throwing
We
it
vegans in
straight.
this bitch. No McDonald's for you. He'd be
the
denied a
defender's hands,
touchdown.
and it's
Meanwhile,
trash.
back in DC, we somehow find ourselves in the Marvel Universe once again, as the Guardians of the Galaxy would find themselves moving in the right direction.
You see the safety over the top.
Because the
Why
pass
would you
is
throw that?
intercepted by Matt Elam
With
of the
no
DC
velocity
defenders,
at
and
all.
he's gonna
You
return
just
it to the
floated it up
45.
there.
The
If you're gonna
Roughnecks
do that,
may
you
have
gotta-
not gotten
you gotta
that
throw that ball
touchdown
hard.
They wanted. They'd score on the next play, and then they take out their Uno cards.
He ain't got a
and tell
velocity
the
on that
Battlehawks,
pass.
"Don't
He's
be a
gonna get
mistake."
intercepted all
Meanwhile, in
day.
Seattle, look at this bullshit over here. Turns out in St. Louis, they're big fans of Seinfeld because they're participating in the Frank Costanza challenge.
Stop short.
The East High Wildcats would finally find themselves on the board as they'd connect on a 47-yard field goal. And you can add 3 on the board for the Tampa Bay Vipers as they'd connect on a 36-yard field goal. Back to Houston we go, where PJ takes the snap, and turns out he's watching Star Wars because I
That's
think he
too
found
easy.
a Skywalker as
These
Cam
boys-
No
these
Newton
boys got a
Phillips
squad.
elevates into the
These
air
boys got
for
a
the
straight
score.
squad.
Take off that helmet, make sure those XFL harlots know
Hey.
who you are to give you a rough neck
Hey.
in the locker room.
Hey.
And just look at the leaping
Hey.
ability. Brother
2 feet,
had more
2 feet,
elevation than
back.
a Delta flight, and then submitted his application to the 10 Toes Down challenge.
Oh,
Absolutely
my nuggets.
beautiful. But we're no longer talking about that. We're in Seattle, where they're looking to take advantage on a deep ball. They've got a...
Or too short, actually. That was just too short. That was too short. That wasn't on the receiver. That was too short. That was impossible to catch.
Then. DC would add yet another field goal and go up 12-0 just before halftime. Dallas would follow suit, but even up the score at 3 apiece just before halftime as well. What's the prostitution chant again? What do we want to take your balls? When do we want them? Now, as a pass is intercepted by the Tampa Bay Vipers, and let's head
Can
to
I get a
McDonald's.
McPick
Can I get a
six?
McPick
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Seattle Dragons ain't shit. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Tavares McFadden with the score. Back to the Disney Channel we go as a High School Musical East High Wildcats looking to put points on the board. Fuck! Back to Seattle we go, where the Dragons finally looking to put some points on the board as the right hand of the Pirate King,
Ooh,
Silver
burnt.
Braley, looking to go
Burnt.
down. He's got his man,
Boink.
Kevin Reynolds, who'd go
Boink.
into the end zone, and the
Boink.
Dragons are finally on the board. Yet another field goal in Los Angeles, but turns out there's Pidgeotos out there. Turns out Pidgeotto's the only one out here with an aerial ace. Back to DC, but somehow we're in the Marvel Universe as Matt McGloin would find his man. But he plays
I
for the
swear
other
to
team.
you, they
Can I
throw
get a
it straight
McPick
to the
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
defender.
Matt McGloin and the New York Guardians.
Trash.
Shit! Touchdown defenders. And it looks like Landry Jones is trying to go punch for punch with Matt
Look at this
McGloin
shit.
for how many interceptions
Look at
he
that.
can throw in
It's
week 2,
straight at
as
the
he threw his
linebacker.
second pick on the day, and it's going to be returned to the 48. Now, I'm no quarterback, but please explain to
No
me
velocity.
what this brother thought he saw.
And behind the
It was
wide
a
receiver.
Terrible underthrow.
If
Like
you was
a
going to
failed
have to do that
revolution.
pass, you would
The
have to
St.
throw
Louis
that ball
Crips in
like
the
a
Super
bullet
Zone as they
and
find their way
anticipate what a
into the end
receiver
zone
going.
and
You
finally
can't throw
start
it
to
at
poke
the
away
receiver.
at
The
that
defender going to
deficit.
take that
And
all
ladies and
day.
gentlemen, it's official. Los Angeles and Dallas simply do not want to score touchdowns. I've seen
That
people
whole
with
game is
Parkinson's
trash.
hold on to things better than these
Just by the
teams.
highlights itself, that whole game is
God
trash.
damn, it's 3rd and 24. Here come the Vipers, baby. Yoink. And can I get a McPick 6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Seattle already came back in this bitch. It turns out that Tampa Bay shit. Not for nothing. This is impressive as hell, man. That's a hell of a catch. Am I tripping, or does this man look like Aaron Hernandez with the helmet on? Seattle took out their Uno card. Two of your mistakes. Back to DC we go. Cardell, watch out. They're coming.
Nani?
Well, I'll be
Yo!
damned. It's calling the end zone for the score. But wait a minute. There's
he
laundry
didn't
on
even
the
get the ball. He
field.
just-
Pass interference on the offense. No
He didn't get the
touchdown
ball
for
across.
you. Repeat 3rd down, pussy. But that's no problem for Cardell Jones.
I feel
'cause
bad
on
for
3rd and
Moss.
21, he's looking towards his left, escaping towards his left, and his pass is going to be
I threw
intercepted.
that damn ball for. Why? Why throw the damn ball?
Think fast. St. Louis in the period-colored zone,
take
and for
the
the
sack,
second
go out of
consecutive week,
bounds.
Jordan Ta'amu putting his team on his back,
the
and he
sack, go
cut
out
their
of
deficit
bounds.
from within a field goal. Speaking of field goals, that's the only kind of scoring we're getting in Los Angeles today. I'm seeing more kicks than a foot in the stomachs before a trip to Planned Parenthood.
You know what? You wrong for that. Son of a bitch.
Well, what do you know? Either Amber Rose got a forehead tattoo or Los Angeles found a way to get a touchdown. Well, I'll be damned. That's 6 points for the Wildcats. Two things can be true, and dumbasses are going to do dumbass things.
Biatch. Stupid bitch.
With the Battlehawks within 3, they try to mirror what they did earlier in the game. Jordan Ta'amu throws yet
How many
another
picks it's been? Like
interception.
it's
And
been
can I
like
get a mix
6,
pick
7
six?
picks in this whole video.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
That's trash.
Didn't I tell you we vegans in this bitch? No McDonald's for you. But on third down, PJ Walker would find Cam Newton.
Hey, get this man on the squad
their
right
third
now.
TD connection
He need to be on the team
day.
right
he
now.
don't even want to take his helmet
That boy
off no more
slinging.
because the XFL Harlots already gave him
Got
the
about 10
job at
touchdowns
halftime.
already.
He's received the roughneck he was looking for. Hey, defender, watch out for that banana. Cameron artist Max Payne finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown Dallas, they take the lead. St. Louis is still working on that comeback.
Where do you think you're going?
Who knew DC could also look like Marvel, as Cardell Jones would find Eli, Steve, Captain Rogers.
I love that DC Marvel reference though. Hey.
Well, look at the bright side. At least they're winning by 21. Oh, wait a minute. Dallas out here playing offense. They found the end zone back-to-back possession. But the East High Wildcats would waste little time looking to respond, as Josh Johnson would go deep
Boink.
for
Get
Nelson
off me.
Spruce, who'd go into the end zone. Touchdown Wildcat.
Boink.
And on the extra point, they would decide to go for 3 and
Hey.
convert. They suddenly cut their deficit to 1. Hey guys, I know the Guardians have done terrible all day, but I think they're finally starting to do something on this 4th and 17.
I lie! Don't forget my motto and say, I lie!
Trash.
I cheat! I steal!
Trash.
4th and 8 for those Vipers.
Oh no!
Oh my God, I told you if we got another stop on 4th down, I was going to start masturbating. I can't control myself. I feel like Louis C.K. Think fast. Under 2 minutes remain for LaDamian Washington. As he's running down the sideline, he'd find the end zone and cut the
Ooh.
Battlehawks deficit to 4, and it would stay that
Speed.
way as they'd fail on the 1-point conversion. And it's time for the Jeffrey Dahmer necrophilia challenge, because the New York
Dead,
Guardians
but
may
they're
be
still
dead,
getting-
but they're still getting fucked. Dallas with
Hey,
an opportunity to
swoop.
put the game on ice. Hand off to Cameron artist Max Payne, and just look at the block at the wide
Ooh,
receiver
you got
at the bottom of the
pancake.
screen.
Ooh, you got ooh.
Touchdown
poor-ass tackle right
Renegade. Seattle would nail a field goal and go up by 8. One more first down for Houston, and they take the dead Namekian to the mausoleum because they put the nail in the coffin. First down, game done. 4th and 10, game on the line here for the Wildcats. Johnson steps up in the...
Oh my.
Brother don't got no hands. He's not going to get no interception. But the game is over. The Renegades are going to win. Last chance for the Vipers. Under 10 seconds remain in the game. And they're
Yeah,
toes
offensive
down
pass
challenge
interference.
for
Saw
the
push off.
touchdown. But wait a minute. There's laundry on the field. Pass interference on the offense. You
Yeah,
tried to
he
join
pushed
the
off.
Akatsuki. We don't
I
fucks
seen
with
that.
the almighty push. Repeat first down. 1st and 15, last play of the game. The Vipers take the snap, looking to go towards the end zone. The pass is gonna be...
That's like 8, 9, 10 picks I done seen in this whole video. That's trash.
It's picked off. That's a damn shame. For the Tampa Bay Vipers, New York Guardians, Los Angeles Wildcats, and St. Louis Battlehawks, take out your Metro car
And get
and
aboard.
get aboard the L train. Why aren't you following
Well,
me?
that was the XFL Week 2 highlight game commentary by your boy Chiseled Adonis. If you already are not following him, you need to be. You need to be. Trust, believe, subscribe, like, notifications, everything. If you want some good laughs, look at all his commentary. It is hilarious. Okay, you already know who it is. It's your boy Made Man Mello. I failed. because of that. I don't know if you would call that even an attempt to throw. My man was on the 1 yard line and he tried to throw and he got it picked off at the half yard line. I don't know. That was trash. That was hilarious though. So we're gonna stay tuned for next week and see what this boy has with the highlight commentary for the XFL Week 3. So far, my opinion about the XFL, it's a breath of fresh air. I like it. It looks good. It looks decent. It's holding strong because when you look in the stands, it's actual people there. So this might carry over into something good for the NFL. So thank you for tuning in. You already know. Like, share, subscribe. You know I try to get these videos out every single day, every other day as soon as possible. So thank you for tuning in. I humbly appreciate the new subscribers and like, shares, and everything on social media. It's up there at the top. Made Man Mellow, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. I humbly appreciate it. Like I always say, I read every single comment. I look at everything to try to get better, try to give you guys the best that I can do, and we're growing. So that's the great thing you can do. Just keep growing, keep progressing. So appreciate it, humbly appreciate it. You guys have a good night. See you soon. Peace.